Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Guru. In this video, I'll try to do the Battlegrounds mobile game 90 FPS gameplay comparison between the Realme X7 Max versus Realme GT series. This is a question which has been requested by a few of my subscribers asking me to make a comparison side by side. The main reason is because with the recent update in the Realme X7 Max device, the Battlegrounds mobile game was unable to play at 90 FPS. Yes, it was actually capped at only 70 FPS after the recent update, which is 8.18. I'm getting plenty of messages, friends, regarding this one. Till now, I did not find any kind of solution, but once I find, I'll definitely post the video. But other users, they are really asking me this kind of question that can you please test in the Realme GT whether the Realme GT, the FPS is really capped at 70 or is it able to play at 90 FPS or not. That is what this video is about. Let me try to do the side-by-side comparison and demonstrate what is happening exactly in one single video. So let's see, friends, what is going on. And this is a Snapdragon 888 processor and it is a Dimensity 1200 chipset. And one good thing is that both phones did receive the official 90 FPS update. So officially we got the 90 FPS update, so we should not use any kind of config file, so which is unnecessary. But let's see, while using official update, whether we can actually get the 90 FPS in the Realme GT or not. So this is a Realme GT device with the Snapdragon 865. Let me exactly show you the FPS count real time, how much I'm getting at this moment. I'll try to start the match as well, maybe an angle map I'll try to start at this moment. Let me try to start it quick. And before that, let me just show you what kind of graphics settings I'm trying to use in both phones, because you should know what graphics I'm trying to use. So right now, as you can see, friends, smooth and 90 FPS, smooth and 90 FPS in the Realme GT, which is enabled perfectly in this phone. That's perfect. And next, in the Realme X7 Max also, I did enable the smooth and 90 FPS without any kind of issues. Now let me try to start the game in both phones. So both phones is begin, and here we go. We can actually see the real-time FPS meter, how it's showing us. You can see the Realme X7 Max, it's actually capped at only 69 kind of 70 in this phone. So still there is no solution. I did not find any kind of solution at this moment. Maybe future I'll definitely, once I find the solution, I'll try to post the video as soon as possible, friends. So don't worry regarding that solution thing. In the Realme GT device, we can actually play at 90 FPS, but you need to use the brightness trick. In the Realme GT, let me show you exactly. Right now, the brightness trick will be working. Let's see whether it's working or not. Yes, it's working, as you can see. Right now, we can actually get the 90 FPS successfully done. And in the Realme X7 Max, so in the Realme X7 Max, right now the FPS is capped at exactly 70. Even if you use a brightness trick, anything doesn't matter. It's not increasing above 70 at all in the Realme X7 Max there. That's a kind of drawback is there at this moment. So I'm not sure when they'll be fixing this kind of issues. The Realme team, they should be fixing this kind of problems. So until they fix, we will try to find out any kind of temporary solution, which we did before as well. So until then, we need to be very patient. So let's see how will be when we'll get this kind of problem get fixed. And one more thing, both phones doesn't support any kind of 4D vibration. So yes, both phones are not. And in the Realme GT, there is no option for the 4D vibration at all. It got removed from the game space. And in the Realme X7 Max, we do have the option for the 4D vibration, but this game is not supported at this moment. As you can see, friends, clearly, which is not working at all. So I'm not sure when the Realme team will be adding this kind of 4D vibrations at this point. But some of the users, they're actually mentioning that when they're trying to play the game in the Realme X7 Max, they felt some kind of lag as well. They're feeling lag. Yes, that's what I did get a lot of feedback. I'm getting after the recent update only. Let's see what is happening with the gameplay at this moment, and we're getting the FPS about close to 70 to 70 FPS it's maintaining at this point. And in the Realme GT, you should not be worried, friends. Realme GT will be definitely having the 90 FPS without any kind of problem. And if the 90 FPS is not working, again we need to use the brightness trick in the Realme GT device. As you can see, brightness trick, it's working at this point. So this is a quick comparison, friends, between both phones in terms of the Battlegrounds mobile game. So overall, one thing is common, that both phones at this point, the Realme Ui is the one which is slightly disappointing us in terms of not enabling this kind of 90 FPS. So it's really frustrating, friends, because this problem is not from right now. This problem is from the beginning onwards. So as soon as we got the official update, from then we are seeing this kind of issues in the Realme X7 Max device. I'm not sure when they'll be fixing this kind of problems. The Realme team. They should definitely take this kind of thing very serious, friends. And right now, Realme GT is priced at very high range, so that's the reason I'm unable to recommend. But still, for this kind of price, so which is about close to 34,000 if you buy with the discount cards, it's really very worth of buying this much of powerful chipset. And whereas the Dimensity processor is a problem, so for the long run, maybe for the gaming, you should think twice. I mean, for the heavy gaming, that is what I meant, heavy. For this kind of 21,000 rupees, it's a really beast mobile phone what we are getting, Realme X7 Max device. Right now I'm trying to play the teamlet match just to check how is the FPS handling in this phone in the Realme GT device. The Snapdragon 888 is really beast range in terms of the performance wise, so you should not be worried at all in terms of the performance and the lag free experience you do get definitely in this phone. As you can see here, it doesn't feel any kind of lag at all while playing in the Realme GT device with the Snapdragon 870, and with the combination of having the 90 FPS, it's very good combination. I definitely can say that. So now let's move to the next phone, which is the Realme X7 Max device. At this point, Realme X7 Max is also really good, but still that kind of not having this kind of 90 FPS feels some kind of weird problem in this phone. And still, if you are getting about 70 FPS, sometimes it feels like slightly kind of lagging. That's what a lot of people did mention at this point. I need to use the third-party FPS meter to check what is happening with the FPS count. Is it any kind of lag I can actually experience or not? I'll definitely do that kind of testing as soon as possible in my channel. Definitely, friends, stay tuned for those more updates. As you can see, overall the gameplay is really good, not a problem in the Realme X7 Max device. It's not be any kind of issues. As you can see, friends, only problem is that there is no floating FPS meter bar which is available at this point. If there is any kind of floating FPS bar, we could have easily seen what is the FPS coming in this moment. So for this, we need to use the third-party FPS meter always. So maybe I'll try to use the third-party FPS meter as soon as possible to test it what is happening. That's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video. This is a quick comparison between both phones in terms of the battlegrounds mobile game, default graphics settings, and what are the problems both phones are having at this point. So Realme GT has got the brightness advantage. I mean, if you use the brightness stick, you can actually play at 90 FPS, but in the Realme X7 Max, you cannot play that, even if you use the brightness stick. That's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. I'll stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other doubts, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.